Hey everybody, this is Carlin James, Prayerful Breath Yoga. I just wanted to give you some new ideas that I've been working on. In my life, when I have my own yoga practice, I know that it's been a struggle just to keep it consistent, to go from day to day to day. And I wanted to ask you guys out there, do you have a daily practice? Is it movement? Is it breath? Is it just devotion time? Is it quiet time? Is it guided meditation? Is it a mix of all these things? How does that work in your life? I know for 2017, the theme that keeps coming back into my mind is the phrase, less theory, more practice. Because I know for myself, it's easy to fall back into that old routine of just thinking great ideas, having super ideas, but yet not putting them into practice, not implementing them day to day. And when I'm honest with myself, I know that just having those theories, those ideas, doesn't change me. It just gets me in my head and not into my life. And so I think that is why I've just been focusing on, okay, what areas of my life can I apply this phrase? Less theory, more practice. I love the idea of ritual. I have a very eclectic religious background. I was raised in an Episcopal church, but the Episcopal church that I grew up in my junior high and high school years was a charismatic Episcopal church. Now that's about as out there as they come. I went to, Lutheran junior high. I went to a Catholic grammar school, elementary school, for 5th and 6th grade. And then I went to an Assembly of God high school. So I am just a mixed bag of religious background and upbringing. And so I feel like I've taken the best of all these worlds. And for my practice, what really resonates in my heart is having some liturgy, some open flow, using ritual as a way to connect to God. Now, ritual can sound very stagnant and rigid and boring, really. But I found that having a variety of different rituals in a rotation can give me the balance between having that traditional in the best sense of the old, in with a daily spontaneous spiritual connection. And so I've been working on a project. I just wanted to throw it out there and see what you think of it, see what your response would be. But I'm thinking of, I've been trying to live with not just the idea, but the practice of using meaningful rituals in my daily life. So I wake up about a half an hour, 45 minutes earlier than normal to use that time for my morning rituals. Now, morning rituals that I am developing for myself are a combination of different Bible study methods, different prayer methods, mixing in breath work and meditation and yoga. And so I'm finding that rhythm so that every day I have a spiritual connection, but every day it doesn't look the same. And I'm finding that it's really enriching for me because I have that spiritual foundation that takes me through the rest of the day. And I'm getting farther on my goals that I have for peace, for serenity, for mindfulness, all of those things that at the beginning of the year I always think, oh, I need to do better at these things. These seem to be practical ways that I'm working it into my life. So I leave that out there, a lot for you to think about, but I'd like some response. What do you think of ritual? When you hear the word ritual, is that a negative or is that a positive? And when you're in your day-to-day practice, in your relationship with God, what does that look like? Do you have a certain set of programs that you follow every day, or is it just as you feel led day by day, maybe not every day? I'm really interested to know what your practice looks like. So I leave that for you, and because I'm cooking up some ideas that I'm going to be revealing later, but I just want to touch base with you first and get some interaction. Please let me hear from you. What do you do for your spiritual connection on a daily basis? Thanks. Aloha.